July 26, 2023, Hiit Fit summer session, chest, triceps, core. Here we go, jumping jacks. Let's get it done. We feel for those who are still in bed sleeping. They're missing it. You're thinking the opposite, right? All right, cheers. Lift it up. Get that rib cage out of your pelvis. Push your hips back. One more. And find a windmill. Oh, feel that blood pumping. One more each leg. Yep, zombies. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Pick your chest up. One more each leg. Butt kicks. Here we go, some lateral arms. Better late than never, that's what I say. Linear.
This morning.
It's fine, it's fine. And recover, single arm forward circles. And reverse it.
I was here on Monday though.
Did you show you the see the message? Forward arm circle. Did you put the TV on?
No.
Reverse it. Gotta check that message every
I
day.
know, I was like,
Recover, scaption.
I walked out the door and looked at the message. Oh, dogs are going for a walk.
Erica saw it like minutes at least. Last one. 3 or 2 inchworms and then your chest stretch leg swings. I was surprised when I saw you blink. I'm like, oh, okay, good. I have my notifications turned off till 4:30. So if you try to notify me before 4:30 a.m., you're out of luck. You have to call me. Remember, I don't own the rights to any of this music. Okay, gang, we are starting on our bellies. You need to get a quick drink, do that. This is your chance. We're doing 3 times 10 again this week. These 2 days of this week. We're starting with floor up push-ups, meaning that our hands are underneath our shoulders. I really want you to work hard to rotate your elbows in. You can push to your knees and pop off your knees and slowly lower down. That's a negative push-up. Or you can do a full body. It's up to you, but we're going to focus on laying on the ground in between each push-up. Here we go. Ready? Press. Slowly lower. There's 1. Press. And lower for 2. Press. Lower for 3. Press. Lower for 4. Press. Lower for 5. All right, I want you to fight. Doing that hinge neck. Press. Lower for 6. Press. Lower for 7. Relax, relax, relax. Press. Lower for 8. Press. Lower for 9. You guys could barely do 1 push-up when you started. Press. Lower for 10. All right, push your hips back, come up to a tabletop. Find the weight that you want to work with. We're going to do tricep kickbacks. They look like this. Palm faces the sky. The only part of my arm that's moving is what? The lower part. Where's my elbow? Where's my upper arm? Pin it against your side. We're going to keep the back of the hand facing forward. The palm of the hand facing back. You're going to face the sky with it. Here we go. Pressing back for 10. If you already got a few in there, that's fine. Count them in there. Turn that palm skyward when you extend back. I'm going to go help a couple people. Get in 10. Good. See if you can pin this. Yep. Good. Good. And then as you get, go ahead, as you kick back, go to it. Oh, really hit that. Yes, right? Switch to the other side on your own. We've got 10 on each arm. Turn your palm skyward. Who am I seeing? Tanya? When you guys kick back, turn your palm to the sky. It's easy to keep that pinky, but I want you to turn your palm to the sky. You're getting 10 on the other side. Turn it. Working on this little short head right here. Go into a plank, reach under after this. Get a little drink of water if you need it. All right, what's that look like? And I'll show you a modification as well. So plank, reach under. I'm in my plank. Gonna reach under, slightly twist, turn and open. That is a full body one. You can keep be on your knees and do the exact same thing. Look how my leg comes up off the ground. I'll show it from this side. Okay, this is a modification. If it's too much for you, all right? If you want to do it from a low hover, you can also do a full body low hover reach under as well. So if you're like, I'm halfway between modified and full body, pick your poison, okay? Here we go. We're going to do 10 on each side. Reach under and open. Those feet are going to rotate. Let them rotate. I know we haven't seen each other in quite a few days, so it's going to feel like a bit of a harder workout, but you'll be all right. Here's my last one. Switch sides. If you're in full body, be careful not to let your shoulder get in front of you like this. Stay on top of your shoulder, shoulder over wrist. It's really easy because our feet will start to walk back. Take a drink. We're not doing a Tabata here, so make sure you're hydrated along the way here. Supine flies. Face up. We're going to take our dumbbells. I have a couple plates here. If you're not sure, watch me. Okay, I want your knees bent, heels down. It's up to you where your feet are at. This is preferable for me. So this is where I was talking about setting your shoulders. So I'm pushing my shoulders down away from my ears, slightly squeezing, and then I'm going to squeeze with my chest to bring my hands over my chest. There's no twist or turn. Keep your palms facing skyward when you open. So set those shoulders down and back where you get 10. 1, yep. I'm gonna walk around and go see how everyone's doing. For my returning students who need a little bit more, you can do 90-degree knees if you'd like. If you want to get more core in it. Right now I want new beginners to focus. We take the back of our hands and our dumbbells to the earth. Good, good. Good. Squeeze that chest. Getting 10. Excellent. We finish with 10. I want you to find one heavy dumbbell to do skull crushers with. One heavy dumbbell. We're going to do skull crushers. So what do those look like? Really quick. This is our skull crusher. Pretend I have a dumbbell. Palms are facing skyward. I'm just bringing that dumbbell down to my hairline. Elbows stay pointed to the sky. Again, if you need a little more sensation, 90-degree knees, or legs, I suppose. Make sure the thighs are pulled away from the torso so that you're having to engage transverse. Push the feet and knees together. We're getting 10 of these. Doesn't always have to be heavy. Especially when we're at 10 reps, we start going up to 10, 12 reps. We might want to be mindful of what our weight range is. Turn your palms skyward on your dumbbells, yep. Don't grab the ends. I'm gonna come help. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay, you got it. And then come to here. Elbows in and come. Yeah, now press it up. Feel the difference? Here we go. Yes, girl. Yeah, love it. All right, shake crunch. Shake crunch. Cheryl's high intensity interval training crunch. Here it is. We're going to be here. Open. Crunch. Don't take the pressure off. So it's a shorter move. Notice I'm not coming all the way up with my legs, and I'm squeezing that space between my pelvis bones and my glutes. I'm actually keeping some of that tension on my arms. My arms aren't even coming to point, or my fingertips aren't pointing toward the sky. I'm just making that short little move. Awesome, and 10. A lot of time on the ground today. All right, get a drink. We're gonna be flipping it over. Going back to push-ups. We're doing staggered, 5 on each side, total of 10. So you try to consider your up and down sometimes, not always. All right, so one hand forward, one hand back, right? You can push to your knees or push all the way up and lower down. That was 3. Push for 4. Push for 5. Lower down, switch those hands. Doesn't have to be a big stagger. Okay, here we go. Push. Lower down. Use that negative. That will make you stronger in your push-ups. The slower you can lower to the earth, the better. You got it, you got it. And 5. Gonna stay down on our knees. If you need extra padding, pull the top of your mat back for your knees. one arm at a time, overhead extension. All right, so a couple of things. Depends on the angle of your dumbbell. So you have a dumbbell in your hand, you want to keep the long axis going up and down your spine. Does that make sense? I have to turn this plate slightly so I don't whack myself in the head, so I don't want to throw you guys off. Good. Remember what our extra hand is here for, right? It can help us out of the bottom, so get that nice deep pre-stretch. Use it to help you out of the bottom, because your triceps are going to be smoked now. Right? Feeling that? Really recognizing it. You'll get into rep 5 or 6 and you're like, holy smoke. So let this happen. You got it. Let's give yourself a little more pre-stretch if you can. Ooh, way back. Use your other hand, get out of the bottom, however. There you go, nice pre-stretch. Let's see it, Erica. What is it, 2 games? Yes. You'll also maybe have a little mental note that if the dumbbell crosses over to the opposite shoulder, it might change the way it feels versus the dumbbell coming straight back to that same side shoulder. Okay, so play around with it. I love it. What's your reps? Talk to me, Erica.
I'm on 9.
She's on 9. Perfect. You got it, got it, got it. Nice with her cape. Tie crunches.
What's that? I forgot that. You're making me hurt.
Take your time. I'm going to demo. So we're going to forearm this one. Well, actually, let me take you to tabletop. Let's start with the basics. Go to tabletop. Kick your foot off to the side. Switch to this side. We're going to do our tie crunches up high. Okay? We're going to extend our hand over our head. And here's where we're crunching for 10. So open all the way up, almost as if you're looking back slightly when you open. If this isn't challenging you as a more avid exerciser, you might add a small dumbbell, 3 to 5 pounds, in your hand, or if you're at home and you have ankle weights, this is a great place to add some ankle weights for an extra challenge. 10 on each side. Switch on your own. Start in that tabletop. Kick your foot back. Extend and open. Arm over the head. Pull your chest back. One of the things we want to avoid is this collapse that happens when we crunch. We want to look down at our body. I don't want you to collapse. I want you to keep your chest open. Keep your chest open. Let the arm and the leg move. Squeeze the glute. Push the hip forward when you open up. Don't stay hinged. It wasn't that hard. Chest press. All right, on your back, supine again. Chest press looks like this. Press. Elbows a little bit lower than shoulder height. Set your shoulders. Like gently squeeze those shoulder blades. They're walking toward one another behind. And press. If you need a little more sensation, add those 90-degree legs so that you've got some isometric core contraction going on here. Don't forget to squeeze your glutes. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Squeeze at the top. Those dumbbells in your hands. You might need to go a little lighter. I would recommend just lightening it up. If you have something a little lighter, you're going to do an individual skull crusher. So if you're not sure, look at me. Here I am. We already struggled with our dumbbells. So our dumbbells our palms keep facing toward the sky. You have a separate dumbbell dumbbells may come down past your hairline toward the crown of your head for a little adjustment. You can pick those legs up again, 90 degrees. Remember, it doesn't always have to be heavy weight. As long as you're focusing on the muscle group that's doing the work. I've lost track of my reps. I'm going to call it good. Then we're going to just put those weights down, get your feet up in the air. We're doing alternating toe touches. Start with the fingertips behind the ears, supporting the back of the skull. Reach opposite toe. We're going to total of 10, meaning 1, 1, 2, 2. So, you know, a lot of times with these exercises, we want to use momentum. I'm going to invite you to come back in between each rep. Let your head settle back toward the earth, maybe even touch the ground, and then curl up. Point is, you don't have to reach your toes. Think about getting your shoulder blades off the ground when you crunch up. Don't make touching your toe the goal. Make it those shoulder blades. Awesome. Drink the elixir of the gods. Just saying, Erica, the wine started out as water.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's true.
Look how great we're doing. We got time for this funky hair of mine. Third round. So now in this third round, we are doing push-ups. We're going to do a narrow push-up. I know, right, Erica? They're so excited. But we're only going to go halfway down. So this is working from a high position. Now I want you to be mindful of this. Don't let your chest, I'm going to turn a little bit sideways. Don't let your chest, see where my shoulders are behind my wrists here? This is the alignment we want to keep. Even a little bit slightly forward of the wrists. Not too much. And we're going to do from a high plank or our knees. So I'm going to show you modified. I'm in a modified position. I got a diamond going here with my hand position. I'm going to rotate the elbows in slightly, so don't push them out. That'll hurt your shoulders. Rotate them in towards your hips, and you only have to come halfway down and push up. Halfway down and push up. Whether you're modified, now wait a minute, some of these modifications look terrible. You're good. Okay. Get your booty out of the air. So let's go. Okay, here we go. Halfway down, press up. We're getting 10. Ain't no harm, no foul. Go to those knees. I'm going to my knees. This is that smoker. Take your time. Rest at the top. If you're not feeling fatigue in your chest, shoulders, and triceps like we are here, you're wrong. Halfway down. Don't have to go far. Try not to shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Try to pull them, slide them down towards your hips. Beautiful. Shake them out. If you need an extra padding for your knees, flip your mat. All right, we're going to do a double overhead press. So if you have one heavy dumbbell, or if you want to be crazy, you can do two, one in each hand, but press them together, which is what I'm going to do. So one single dumbbell like Kate has here. Press it up, Kate. Yep. Or you can do two. Or a plate. Please don't whack yourself in the head. Squeeze the glutes. Push the hips forward. Don't let your legs be noodles. Think you got a core, use it. Perfect. Curl your toes under, lift into your low hover. Once we're all here, we're going to tap our right knee down to the ground and lift it. Left, lift, that's 1. Touch, touch, 2, touch, touch, 3. Squeeze the glutes, touch, touch, 4, touch, touch, 5, touch, touch, 6, touch, touch, 7, touch, touch, 8, touch, touch, 9, touch, touch, 10. Jackies. Jackies. Coming onto our back. Supine jackies. Remember, hands face forward. As we press up, and we can do 90-degree legs, like we rotate the outside ends of our dumbbells in to touch. Palms will face the back of the room, or your face, if you will. So we're doing 10. We want to squeeze at the top. Elbows lower than shoulder height. Squeeze the chest and engage the shoulder blades so that our shoulders have some support and stability. Make it about the front side of the body. I love it. Here's where it's going to get crazy. Finish those 10. Look up at me if you're not sure. We're going to do a single arm skull crusher, meaning this other arm is all by itself, but it can be our friend to help us out of a sticking point. So single arm skull crusher. We can make this more challenging with 90-degree legs and get a little core stability out of it. Squeeze the feet and knees together. Even if your heels are on the ground, squeeze your feet and knees together. Getting 10 on each arm. Your triceps are going to be smoked, so let your other hand help you out. Again, whatever you're doing, squeeze those feet and knees together. Those last few are the hardest. I really want you to focus on your form. Crunchy frog. Wait, yeah, crunchy frogs when we're done. So come to that seated position as if you're ready to do a half boat. Heels down, chest up. We're grabbing 10 of these. You're going to reach behind the legs. You're going to open and extend. Crunchy frogs for 10. Slow, go slow. Lift the chest. Don't round the low back. Should be feeling it here in the core. Your back is part of your core too, but if your back feels like it's taking all the weight, fix something. You need to change something. You might feel a little bit here in the hip flexors. If you need to make them tiny until you get the hang of it. Little tinies are fine too. Woo! Drink that water. We're going to have a nice long stretch session. You guys powered through that like champions. Well, we need to finish up with our burpees, so I'm going to give you an option. You get 7 of whatever mix you want. Woman makers, velocity squats, and burpees. But we want to get 7 total. You can do one thing, you can do a couple of each. Your world, I'm just living in it. I'm doing burpees straight up. Here we go. Bring your heart rate down. Maybe put a couple dumbbells away. But when you pick those dumbbells up, do this. Don't hinge. You're gonna feel heavy. I don't want you crashing and burning. Coach has got to recover from her day off. I think taking days off is just harder than sticking to the plan. You know what I mean? Don't worry, it'll be harder on Friday. All right, so we want to wrap up. We want to grab a nice long chest stretch here against the wall, but we're going to open our chest up on the floor too. So don't spend too much time with it. So we will do some chest openers on the earth. Yoga tonight, 6 to 7. Pop in, join us for yoga sessions. We'll do our sumo twist. Remember, we want to inhale to center, exhale to drop a shoulder and twist. Awesome. Keep this wide stance. Kick your heels out a little bit. Come into a fold. Let the head, neck, and shoulders release. Big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Repeat that a few times. Gently turn your head down. Come back to center, gently nod your head yes. Let that head come back to hang. Wonderful. Hands are on the earth. We're going to begin to walk our feet back toward one another. We're going to walk it out to a plank. Oh, one last negative push up. Here we go. Lower it down to the earth. Extend that right arm out to the side. Left hand underneath our shoulder. Roll onto your right side. Again, left leg can be stacked on top of right, or we can bring that left foot behind the thigh with the knee pointed toward the sky. Oh yeah. Inhale, come on back onto your belly. Bring that right hand underneath your right shoulder. Extend the left arm out to the side. Palm faces the earth as we roll onto our left side. Right leg can be stacked. Or we can bring that right foot behind the left thigh with our knee pointed toward the sky and really deepen the intensity. But mild or moderate tension here, folks. We're not trying to hurt ourselves. Big breath in as we exhale and come back onto our bellies. Press up and push those hips back, extended child's pose. Really lengthen. Keep your forearms off the earth. Crawl your fingertips forward. And really open the underside, the underarms, as if you're pressing them toward the floor. Good shoulder mobility will allow us to press our chest toward the earth a little bit. Wonderful. Walk those hands a little bit closer. Bring them kind of slide them slightly back. Take that left hand, thread it underneath the right, and do a little thread the needle. Left temple rests on the earth. Inhale, return that left hand. Choose to thread the right hand underneath now. Right temple on the earth. Wonderful. Inhale, return our right hand. Walk those hands back up toward our hips. Curl your toes under. I want you to inhale your arms up. Sit your hips back on your heels. Curl your toes under. Extend those hands behind. Interlace your fingers. Press your knuckles toward the earth. Open your chest. Lift your chin. Don't look down. Rather, lift your chin and think of lifting this rib cage, this whole section of your body up, shining it toward the sky. Lift the hands slightly from the low back. Open the chest a little further. Wonderful. Exhale, release. We're going to come to a seated position. We are going to do back rolls, but I want you to start with left hand in the sky. Touch the center of your, between your shoulder blades. Grab your elbow with the opposite hand. Little tricep extension, and we're getting some lat here, a little lengthening happening. Wonderful. Inhale and release. We're going to go to the opposite side. Once we're here, I want to invite you to check, are we really dropping our chin into our chest and kind of folding? If we are, I'm going to invite you just to kind of lengthen through the spine and see if we can't bring the chin up a little more level to the earth. Awesome. And release. I want you to shake those shoulders out. Shake them out. Fantastic. We're going to go into some back rolls. This will help get the rest of your collarbone open. I'll show you a little stretch here. So we're going to roll, get that low back and that spine opened up. Get all that compression out. Love it. Come on to your back. Open that chest by extending both arms out to the side and walk your shoulder blades together behind. Taking a full deep breath in through your nose. Take your right fingertips, okay, your right hand, and begin to trace the floor as you start to bring it above your head. Keep your fingertips in contact with the earth. Bring your right hand over your head. Continue all the way around and onto your left hand. And as you do, let your knees come to the left and let yourself stack up onto your left side. It's that simple. Inhale, sweep your right hand through the sky, all the way back over, but leave your knees where they are. Leave your knees to the left, let your right hand come back to the right side. Let that right shoulder draw back down toward the earth. Don't worry if the knees come unstacked, it's okay. Just invite yourself into this little twist and this little chest opener. Take your gaze to your right hand. Keep breathing and believing. Relax with each out breath. Notice what you notice, where those places are tight and small. Just let that out breath help you soften there. Wonderful. Inhale, sweep your right hand back through the air, all the way back to your left hand. Then drag it across the earth over your head like it's a rainbow, till it comes all the way back to the right, and bring your knees back to center. You're back where you began, squeezing your shoulder blades together behind. Left fingertips drag across the earth above our head, all the way over to meet our right hand, and our knees come with us. We're stacked onto our right side. Left hand sweeps across the sky like a rainbow. And our left shoulder comes to the earth as we take our gaze left. Again, knees stay right, but we're not too mindful or concerned about whether they're stacked, but we want this twist to happen. So think about keeping the knees close to one another if possible. Notice what you notice in the twist, where you might be a little tight. Use your out breath to soften there. Beautiful. Inhale. Sweep that hand back through the air till it meets that right hand. And then begin dragging those fingertips through the air or across the ground above your head. Bring your knees with you as you come back to center. Right leg crosses over left, right foot flexes as we take our knees to the right and just turn our head to the left. Inhale, draw everything back to center, uncross right from left, choose to cross left over right, flex that left foot as we take our knees to the left, turn and take our gaze to the right. And inhale, knees back to center, uncrossing left from right. Walk those feet out to the outside edges of your mat. Left knee stays pointed toward the sky while the right knee drops down toward the left ankle. Come to the inside of right foot. You can turn your head to the right if you like. Little internal rotation here. Notice what you notice, use your breath. Inhale that right knee back up. Drop that left knee down. If you're comfortable here, right knee pointed toward the sky, left knee pointed toward right ankle, you can turn your head to the left. Notice what you notice. Awesome. Inhale, left knee up. Walk both knees back together. I want you to extend out into a full body stretch. Reach through your heels and extend out through your fingertips. Really reach. Big breath in, reach a little further. One more time, reach. Big breath in, and now as we exhale, draw both knees into the chest. Maybe take a minute here to roll side to side on the low back and hips. Massage. I know we didn't work legs that much today. It was all upper body, but we still want to thank our hips. And then let's begin those back rolls. Grab 3 or 4 till we find ourselves back up to a seated position. Fantastic. We're going to finish with a couple deep cleansing breaths. Big breath in. Blow it out. Another one. Blow it out. Last breath, open our hearts. Bring our hands into heart center. And remember, people, we're not training for our summer bodies. We're training for dense bones, strong muscles, healthy hearts, flexibility, balance, and most importantly, functional independence as we age. Namaste. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace out. See you guys on Friday. Thanks for joining us.